Hey guys, it's me, Tinesha, and I wanted to just give a quick update. 2017. Remember at the beginning of the year, we did this thing called our 2017 financial goals, or even goals or New Year's resolutions, or whatever you want to call it. But mine was specifically financial goals that I talked about. So I want to give an update about where I am and where I'm going with those financial goals. Okay, it's more than halfway through the year. July would have been 6 months of our financial goal. So I think by the time this video comes out, maybe we're in the 8-month mark. I want this video to come out while I'm on vacation, so that I'm not missed too bad. Okay, so 8-month mark. Where am I in my financial goals for 2017? I talked about some updates in January that were coming up or had came up with my budget. And the first update that I talked about was my Tesla Model S that I purchased. Why am I holding this phone and not using a tripod? Hold on. Whew, much better. Okay, so the first thing I talked about was my car. I gave you guys the plan. I was getting this car due to the fact that my old car had been smashed into and destroyed. Oh, that reminds me, I still need to finish doing the insurance stuff. I still haven't gotten all my money from that car accident. But anyways, okay. And even with that, wow. Yeah. Okay, so my car was destroyed, the Lexus that I was driving, and I had to get a new car. So I chose to get a car of my dreams rather than something that was practical and that I could afford in my bank account. So in order to do that, I know I'm like adjusting things. In order to do that, I had to take on a small loan. I had to, by choice, well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to, by choice, go back into debt to get this car that was pre-owned and got a great deal. And I absolutely love this car. I have absolutely no regrets. Love it, love it, love it. So where am I with that now? Well, I had a goal. I said I wanted to pay this car off in 6 months. And y'all, I did it in 4. Paid the car off in 4 months. And that's even without even finished settling the car and getting the payment from the car accident. So, hey, did that. And that was super, super awesome to me. Okay? But I had said that there were going to be some things that I was going to do in order to pay off this car. One of the things I said I was going to do was lower my 401k. So yes, I did lower my 401k. At the time I said I was going to lower it to 6%, but I actually lowered it to 3% because 3% is what the new company matched, not 6%. So did that. The other thing that I said I was going to do was scale back on my mortgage. Previously, I had been paying extra money toward my mortgage because my ultimate goal is to have a paid for home. And I did scale back my mortgage. My mortgage is $3,100, but somewhere, I think maybe around January, I don't know, my mortgage got lowered to $3,030, but I still send $3,100. So technically, I still send about between $60 and $70 extra to the mortgage. The other thing I said I was going to do was not go ham on vacations. At the time, I only had 2 vacations scheduled, and that was Vegas and Bali. Let me tell y'all, I did not keep that promise. And I have no regrets because clearly I still met my goal and did it 2 months earlier. But let me tell you, since January, I had been to Florida, Toronto, Canada, Blue Mountain, Canada to go snowboarding, West Virginia to go snowboarding, Los Angeles to see Oprah and my friend Brooke. Never mind all the countless trips I went to Richmond. I'm like scrolling through my my YouTube videos to see exactly where I went. I went to New York twice. Vegas, of course, which was epic. And I have Barcelona, a French Riviera cruise, Venice and Milan, and then Bali. And I'm currently paying on a trip to Tokyo. I think that was all. Was that all? Was that all? Was that all? South Carolina, going to South Carolina to see the eclipse. So yeah, I blew that out the water. But you know what? I just feel like that is the wonderful reality of law of attraction and manifestation. The fact that I'm able to live and do all the things I want to live and do and experience, as well as meet my goals. So we're gonna charge that to the game, okay? So I also said, and then also I told you guys that in January I had started a new job. How am I doing? Awesome. Thanks for asking. Okay, so I have been on this new job for approximately 6 months, and guess what, y'all? I already got a raise. Yes. And then the raise I got, like the company made this announcement that their raise was only going to be a certain amount capped max. Not everybody was going to be getting that full amount, and not everybody was going to be getting a raise, that they could get somewhere in between zero and that max amount, right? I pay this no mind. I continue eating the wonderful Mexican salad bar that they fed us during the lunch, you know, all happy and whatnot, because I was getting free food. And plus knowing that I had not even been there a full year. And when it was time to do our annual reviews, because I hadn't been there for a full year, I was like, I'm not going to stress myself out about this. So I wrote in my review, too new to review. And that was that. So in my mind, I wasn't even a candidate for a raise. I mean, I didn't even... It was all good because I knew that I started a job and I had negotiated up front for a wonderful salary. So I was happy. I was happy that they were feeding me lunch. But y'all, guess what? Not only did I get a raise, I actually got above what they said that cap was, that maximum cap was. So that's how I'm doing on my new job. Yeah, so I met all my goals for this year. I met all my goals. Yeah, I didn't do 6%, but remember the 6% was only based off of that's what I thought the company matched. But so what am I going to do for the remainder of the year now that I have all this free time on my hands? So I set some new goals. My new goal for the remainder of the year is I'm going to still keep my 401k at the 3%. I don't need your opinion. Yeah, I know. Who cares? Anyways, my new goal is I'm going to save an additional $15,000. I already have 6 months of my living expenses saved up in my savings account, but I'm going to add an additional $15,000 on top of that because I did some math for between the rental units and all that other stuff, and I wanted to have even more cushion because I like money. I like money and I like cushions because I don't know, it may be one of those things of when you grow up poor and you grow up, you know, in crazy financial situations that you just overcompensate so that you never have to be in those situations again. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm doing, but I'm well with it. And I already did the math, and saving an additional 15K is very, very doable. I'm going to require more money to come in, to flow into my life, you know, from the universe to meet that goal, but I'm well and I'm confident that that will happen. So that's the goal for the remainder of 2017. So I have a question for y'all. You know I do. Have y'all met y'all goals for 2017? Are you working on your goals? Are you more than halfway to those goals? How are you doing on those goals? And if you have reached them already, do you have new goals? Have you set new goals? Do you have new intentions? Or did you decide to just kind of do away with those old goals because you realized they weren't what you really wanted anyway? I'm curious to know. Review and reflect. Where are you in 2017? Okay, y'all, that's all I have for now. So thank you guys for rocking with me. Please remember to thumbs up the video. I like thumbs up. I just like it. It's just a mind game. And subscribe. I like subscribers too. It's another mind game. So until then, bye. Hey guys. Okay, so last time I talked to you about my financial updates, I told you I got a raise. Well, guess what? It hasn't even been 3 weeks since I made that video, and I already have to update it. I got another raise. Yes. All right, so last time I told you, I don't remember if I told you the percent of my raise, but this next raise is an additional $12,000 to my yearly income. So yay! What are my plans for it? Same plans as before. Work towards those goals, save more money, work on paying off my house, invest a little more. That is it. But just wanted to share that last update that in less than 3 weeks, I received 2 raises in 3 weeks' time. So, until next time, let's get it.